Hey friends, today I'm coming on to create some embellishments using my July Use It or Lose It stash. I've already made a couple of examples here. I wanted to use some of the paper that I had left over from making my cards because I'm all about using my scraps first before I use a big piece of paper. So these are really simple little embellishments. I just made some simple flags. Now this one, the paper is a 1/2 inch, and then these are all varying lengths. I added one of those Dollar Tree candy canes and a little chipboard star, and then a little puffy sentiment. And then I have this little dangle and bow on here. Now this one is smaller than the paper. So if you don't mind that look, you can do your paper a 1/2 inch across. But if you want your little piece here to be the length of your paper, then you want to cut your strips to 1/2 inch, and then it will fit perfectly. This one I have another little, oops, I pulled that off. I have another little bow, and I have a little chipboard present and star, and then I have a little sentiment that says presents, and this was hanging on there, but I have a hard time closing these jump rings really well, so I will add that back on there. So my supplies, I have these puffy sentiments. I have a little dangle already together here that was gifted to me in a swap. I have some jump rings, and I have these. I'm not sure what they're like, ribbon clamps, that's what I call them. So we need one of those. And then I have some flat nose pliers, scissors, my glue gun is on, and then I have my scrap paper and my paper trimmer. So I actually already have these cut to a 1/4 inch. So we're going to use these pieces that I already have cut, but you would just want to cut your paper to a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, whatever size you would like, or based on whatever your little ribbon clamp looks like. So then you need to decide what paper you want to have in the back and what paper you want to have in the front. So I think this time I want this one to be in the back. So we're going to trim that, and then we'll do the stockings. And then I just kind of hold it up here and then trim. And then if it's too short, I can always take some more off of the bottom piece. And then let's do this one right about here. And then I still have 2 more pieces of that paper that I can use. And then you're just going to angle these. I kind of like angling these just ever so slightly. And then we're going to add on our ribbon clamp here. And then I lightly squeeze it with my fingers. Sometimes that helps it stay in place, other times it does not. So we're going to, if you have something different besides these flat nose pliers, you can use those, of course, but this is all that I have right now. And then you're just going to squeeze, and then I turn it to the back, and then I'll squeeze both sides of the back, and then I'll do repeat here on my sides. Just want to make sure it's as closed as I can get it and that the paper's not going to come out. And it's really easy. We have our base. Now we can decorate. So I've been using some of these smaller chipboard pieces here. Let's do maybe this flower on this one. See, is this going to be too big? Yeah, that's a little big. Let's try the presents. All right, I think we can get away with doing the present, and then I'm going to grab one of these stars as well. Now, the reason I like the wider one is because the reason I like this one, that the 1/2 inch, is because you have more room to decorate and use different pieces of chipboard and stickers on. But we're going to go with this for now, and we're going to use our little present. I'm just going to kind of angle that, and then we're going to add our little star. There we go. Now let's grab our charm and a couple of jump rings. Let's maybe start with 2, and then if we need more, we'll grab them. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the jump rings or not. Let's see if I can. I also grabbed needle nose so I could try to do this for you guys. All right, I got one. And we also have this one. Let's see. Let's put that on. Sometimes I need to add 2 jump rings to make that little lobster clasp fit properly. Yeah, need to add 1 more jump ring. So let's put this jump ring on and close it. Bear with me while I do these jump rings. And let's add this one. And you could take that jump ring off if it isn't working for you and just put them on different jump rings, but I think adding the extra one will make it lay flatter. Okay, there we go. And then you have the little joy and the star and the heart hanging down. And then let's add our sentiment on here, and then our first embellishment is complete. I think let's grab this 25. Or do we want 24? No, let's do 25. Do a little dot of glue here, and let's add this 25. And then let's see, we need a little sentiment here. Let's do Noel. Add the Noel. And of course you could go back in if you wanted to add some gems or anything. But I think these are super cute and a great way to use up your scraps and your stash. Oh, we forgot to add our bow on this one. And then here's the charm for this one. I just need to attach that back. Let's see. I forgot about the bow here. So since we have let's see, that's purple. I was thinking of adding a different type of bow there. Okay, maybe we'll try this bow. So this is just a like applique type bow. Since we have a little bit of pink there, I thought we could add a little bit of pink. And I'll just add some hot glue on the back. And we will add our little bow. This gives it a little bit of a different look. Our charms will still be hanging down. Really cute. So I'm going to make a couple more of these, at least one more, so I can have a set of 4. So thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and crafting with me today. I think I will go ahead and do another set of embellishments and then move on to doing some ornaments after that. Have a wonderful day, guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.